Hey folks, I'm going to be doing a sort of organizational video here of the Terrorscape storage solution, the two big boxes. One is called the Stage, the other one is called, I believe, the Cast. Yes, the Cast. And this basically fits all the components for Terrorscape into two boxes, and they will fit on a Calyx shelf without a problem. So the first one is the smaller one, is called the Stage. You can see it's somewhat shallow. This is where I have stored all of the rule books, so all the survival guides, the rule books for all the expansions, the map information, and then it comes with this stage guide. This might have all of this information in it, but I'm holding on to all these books anyways. And then I've got I believe this is just a screen to put your miniatures in front of, to sort of take pictures of them. I've just got that sitting on top. I have the two sideboards for the two different sides. We've got the two sides of the main screen. And then we've got all of the boards. And I'm not going to take all of these out here. It is a very tight fit. Well, I guess I am going to take all of these out of here. It is a very tight fit, so you're not going to be able to get your fingers in. You're going to have to definitely flip it over and pull everything out. But these are all the boards that come, that you get, the different maps, essentially. So we will put these back in here. We'll put the two center pieces up there. Those two pieces side by side. That one in there, that one in there, that one there, that one there. And the rule books. And back on the lid. So that is the Stage. Now we come to the Cast. This is the one that's got all the goodies, cards, minis, etc. And this will fit everything. Including the acrylic tiles or acrylic pieces, as well as the original cardboard components. You can see here it's got a sheet that shows you how everything goes, where it goes. It's double-sided, where everything goes. The only thing it doesn't show is, so this symbol here, the little light bulb marker tracker, it has it listed in the spare tokens. It doesn't show where the non-spare version of that goes. So I ended up including it in the general Survivor General tray. I'll kind of show you where that is when I get there. Alright, so there's that. Alright, so top, we've got the minis tray, basically. So this is going to be all your minis. That sheet shows you where everything goes. You can see everything goes in here. I've got the bases on the minis. They fit in there just fine. And the lid goes on. This is a dual layer there. So these are all the Enmity expansion minis are in here, and then everything else is from the main game and the other expansions. So that's pretty straightforward. Then we have two larger trays. The tray here on the left is going to be the tray that stores the dice tower that goes on one edge of the map, and down here, to kind of take this out, is the one piece that slides in from the back, and it's meant to sort of fit here. There's an indentation for it to go, but it's a very tight fit, so I kind of have to put it in here like this a little bit, and then slide it all in as one piece. And that tends, if I can get this to sit down, there we go. That tends to go in there and be nice and snug. And that's how the tray goes, or the dice tower and everything goes on there. The other tray, you have the other pieces for these are basically the top pieces and the center pieces for the screen divider. So you have the roof of the house here, and then these are the dividers that go in the center to sort of add a little structure to everything. Those sit right on top of this. In here you have the Ravens contraption that'll sort of hold your key cards at the top. Also in here, you're supposed to be able to put your the solo it's a cardboard standee. I don't think it's used for anything. It's for the, I mean, it references the solo piece. I forget what it's called. I can't find that. I don't know what I did with it. I may have lost it, but it goes here as well. Then you have all your doors. You'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll have 7 doors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 doors in each slot. So you have your normal, what I'll call the normal doors here. You'll have the kind of like the iron doors over here on the right, and then the center, these other doors that have, or like tapestries draped over them. It doesn't matter which well you really put these in. They can go in any well, but that's just how they recommend you do that. So we'll get this back in here like this. We'll slide that in like that. And we can put that back on like that. And boom. Alright, next we've got the two, essentially the card trays with the extra bits and whatnot. We'll start here with the survivors. That's the blue one. So we've got all the cards, character cards over here. We have, this is going to be the deck of, let me set this in a way that it's not going to fall. So in the center section there, you're going to have your key cards. You're going to have your crate cards. You're going to have your knapsack cards. You're going to have your, whatever that card type is, and your magnifying glass cards. And those will fit right there in the center. And then the last one, this is what this is called, separate ways. That was what the indicator, or the cardboard construction that I have lost. So this is the acrylic version, this is the cardboard version, and then you have the puzzle pieces there for the blue puzzle pieces, which are the survivor puzzle pieces. Then we have the 2 or 3 extra card slots for the players. We have all of the, or we have the double-sided survivor turn, killer turn for the reference sheet. Then we have all of the player cardboard tiles, and then below that we have the smaller tiles, and they just go in those wells like so. And this seems to work very nicely. Now over here we have the dice. Then we have all the spare tokens. So we have these, for me, these are all the wooden components. So all the wooden components that were not replaced with the acrylic components that's here. We've got your skulls here, and then the little light bulb trackers. I have 3 of them. Those trackers go right there. I've got 3 of them in there with the skulls. Then I've got the little, that's like a trap door type, or maybe it's maybe just a door. Then we have the no eye symbol and the double gear, and then all the gear tokens. And then over here we have the cardboard tokens from the new expansion, the shield and the shaking hands, as well as the caution symbols, the noise symbols. And then over here I broke down the 2 cardboard, the cardboard skull and the cardboard police, and I broke down those cardboard pieces and they fit in here nicely. Alright, so that is the survivors card tray slash spare pieces bits. This is the killer's tray now. We have all the killer cards in here. It does come with the card dividers, and then I also have the foil for their special cards, but I haven't went in and put those in there yet. These are all the spare components. So here we have all of the player tokens to indicate so the killer can use these tokens to indicate where he thinks the players are. In the back here, we have the splatter tokens that come with the new expansion. Then in here we have the two circular tracking tokens, as well as all of the other circular tokens. And then we have the caution tokens, noise tokens, and then the extra set of the arch tokens over here. We have the level 1 through level 5 and round tracker there. We have the quick reference sheet, or tile, I guess. Then we have all of the killer big tiles that show you their abilities and everything. Then we have the red puzzle piece cards over here. We have the special cards for this particular killer. I forget the name of it. And then over here we have, these are like the mini reference sheets for the other killers. So that's how that tray goes together. Alright. And now we have the two resource trays at the very bottom. We will go over the survivor ones here first. And these are mainly all acrylic with some cardboard. Alright, so up here in this corner you have your normal noise tokens, and then you have your one explosive noise token. Then you also have your no sight symbol and your +2 on your gear acrylic token there. Acrylic tokens for the new expansion are down here, the shield and the shaking hands. Then we have the passage tiles, one set here for the survivors. There's another set in the killers, and then below that we have the acrylic door or trap door, whatever that is, token for the new expansion. We have the police acrylic token. We have the cardboard tokens for the barricades in here. We have the skull tokens here. We have the gear tokens here. We have the portcullis / gate wooden construct here. We have the single question mark arch right there. A second here. Next is we have the, maybe I can just do it like this. There we go. We have the wooden constructs for the I forget which killer this is. It's the, oh wait, it's over there. It's the Strangler. Puts out his pods. So those 5 are there. There's going to be another set in the killers tray. You'll see that in a minute. And then here's the medic chest. That's a wooden, or a cardboard construct as well. We have the 4 wooden chests down here. We have wooden tokens here for the question mark traps. And then we also have the wooden token, or the cardboard token for the briefcase. It goes in right there. So that is the, I don't think there's anything under here, but let me check. No. That is the survivors resource tray here. Everything fits very nicely. And then now we have the killers resource tray. Alright, so like I said, we have the 5 cardboard constructs for the Strangler. We have the acrylic splat tokens from the new expansion. We have the passage tiles for the killer that mimic the ones that the survivors have. We have some cardboard tokens here, the blue traps. We have the two acrylic tracking tokens right here. We have the cardboard portcullis gate construct there. We have the set of arch cardboard pieces under here. We have the no eye symbol acrylic token here. In here we have the acrylic versions of the survivors for the killer to use. And then we have the acrylic version of the X tokens. We have the skull acrylic token. We have the killer's set of barricade, not wooden, cardboard. We have down here is the set of the yellow sound, noise trackers, and then up here we have the explosive one, and then over here we have the digital rulebook tile, basically, that you can scan the QR code to get the rulebook. So that is the killer's tray, the killer's resource tray. So basically, let's see, there's 6 there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe only 5 for the, I don't know. Anyways, this is how this all goes back together. Here like this. But on these two trays, one side is lower and this side is higher. The side that's lower gets the dice tower. And that goes in there like that. And that goes on there like that. And then we could put the instruction sheet back on top. There's actually room here to fit the rule books, so I might transfer the rule books over here, just so there's a little less, because there is a little bit of lid lift on the stage, but the cast, there's no lid lift at the moment. But anyways, that is the how everything gets stored for Terrorscape in the big storage solution. I don't know if they had a name for this or not, but it's called the cast and the stage. Thanks for watching.